Saturday night. I pray for the wicked on the weekend. Mama, can I get another amen? It's Saturday night. Swear to God, I ain't never gonna repent. Mama, can I get another amen? It's Saturday night.
What's up, MPX addicts, and welcome to the MPX Mainline. I am your host, the hashtag Certified Mark J. Williams, here with my co-host, as always,
the voice of the MPX addicts, Kyle Smith.
Along with, of course, the returning member of Captivation Magazine Online, Charles Murphy. We got some questions for you, sir.
Oh, dear. Yeah. Especially after what happened earlier today. I think I deserve some questions, and I deserve to answer some questions. So, if you guys want to lead off with that, go right ahead.
What was the deal with changing your tune, earlier?
So I have a very fragile agreement here at MPX with MPX management. So sometimes a business decision has to be made, and I really like what I do here. And I think I do a pretty good job of what I do here, and I actually didn't want to see it given to Kyle.
Well,
that is true.
So I had to make a business decision.
Yeah.
For Captivation Magazine
Talk
Online,
about
Captivation.
business management, everything like that, and making a decision. I walked out of the ring just fine. You didn't really walk out all that well.
Hey, this isn't about me. This is
You
not
tell
really
the truth,
about
you're
me.
allowed to walk. I'm just saying.
I did. I told the truth.
The truth shall set you free, and I was free.
I just made what I felt was the right choice for Captivating Inc. So, just please.
Well, whatever decision you decided to make tonight at MPX's Steel Sharpens Steel, management had a plan tonight, and it kind of went to plan.
Management's always got a plan.
Yeah.
Always trust in management.
But for the start, we had the dark match.
No.
Yeah.
Management said do not talk about.
No. This is my show.
You've been champing at the bit to talk about this dark
definitely. The Iron Belly taking on the incoming Johnny Badgate.
Yeah.
Hold on. I'm really uncomfortable right now.
I don't blame you. I understand. But this match between these two, the Iron Belly loves to have the toughest fights possible, and he loves to be able to take on the biggest, baddest. And Badgate was big and bad, actually bringing down the Iron
Johnny
Belly.
Time.
Hi. I guess we can't bury the lead. Hi, Gabe.
Yeah.
Do you have something to say? Silver Sorter was out there today too. You guys, second fiddle now, but still.
I wasn't going to say that. That was not me. Gabe. I had nothing to do with that one.
Being unbiased, we saw who was in the main event.
That's true, but yeah.
Oh dear. That's what that is.
He knows what that's for.
Oh yeah. No.
He knows what that's for.
You earned it.
Yeah. And so did you. Yeah.
Rug it out.
You okay? That was just, I was quoting what other people said on a post earlier about, Jackson Stone, Brixton Shaw, Joe Angelo Garcia having the strongest. That man's right there is also just that hurts, man.
Let's just get past the dark match.
Yeah. Okay. Hey, Kyle, you coming back anytime soon?
Well, can we start the show now?
Yeah, let's go ahead.
Did y'all learn anything? You know what feels great?
Sorry, I have to swallow my lungs back. Okay, either way.
Quit smoking.
Let's go ahead and Johnny Badgate coming out with the win on the dark match. So congratulations to him.
Congratulations, Johnny Badgate.
Hopefully we'll get to see him again. He was actually really good. But then we got started with the match, with the show proper, in which management came out and along with Red Chambers and Stephen Kirby, and basically told what was going to happen tonight. Unfortunately, you got caught in the crossfire, and Kyle was there too. But I
had a wonderful time. They love me.
Everyone
loves me.
Thank you for defending me, Kyle.
Don't you hear the addicts? Don't you hear the addicts? They love me. It's the reason people watch this show. And rehab.
But this all kind of came to a head when they were talking about the Blackheart bastard Johnny O'Mara not being here tonight, but Zero the Anti-Hero wasn't having any of that.
The man came out with a razor. That is illegal.
Yeah.
He came out with a razor.
Well, he knows the odds he was in, so he had to, come prepared.
You are not allowed to cut people.
But the numbers.
That's
game.
illegal.
But the number you have to
people
come
have
prepared.
people have been stabbed here, so
That is true. There's precedent.
Yeah.
Is it really unheard of for something like that?
Stabbing and slicing someone's throat are completely different.
But Richard Hill decided that Zero was going to have a match since Johnny wasn't here for Zero to confront. They gave him a match, the opening match against the returning Marcus Rose.
Exactly, Marcus Rose bringing some anarchy to MPX.
Oh man, that was hot, but it just
On fire.
It was actually a pretty good match between these two because, Marcus Rose, he is a longtime veteran here, former MPX tag team champion and everything like that. But when he took on Zero, Zero has a fire lit under him with the turn of Johnny O'Mara.
Yeah, Zero just saw Johnny, and let's be honest, I don't know how you see Johnny and Marcus, but Zero somehow, his eyes saw that. So
Also, he had to listen to Sweet Caroline one more time after having to listen to it at the bar all the time.
It's a wonderful
He was
song.
sick of it.
It's a wonderful song.
But
It's a song of our people, sir.
But it came away with Zero actually getting the win over Marcus Rose.
Yeah,
That's a surprising win right there.
management also didn't want us to talk about.
Oh no!
that.
I'm just ecstatic for Zero. I mean, he's got as many wins this year in 2022 as Red Chambers.
That's a fact.
Yeah, and
can't
it's like,
deny facts.
unlike Red Chambers, he's actually held singles gold before, so
Again, you can't deny facts.
But either
God,
way,
y'all are getting chopped again.
this match, it was really good. I'm very happy for Zero, and I'm hoping he's able to keep that fire, and he's able to get to Johnny O'Mara to exact the revenge that he really wants.
Johnny will find the right time when he wants to fight Zero. It's on Johnny's time right now.
But after that, we had Stevie Hendricks returning to MPX, which actually was really cool. It was nice to see him. And he was taking on the all-star Matt Locke.
I mean, it's the lesser froze of the froze we've seen here, but
I thought that was a very.
I don't know.
impressive throw.
I'd have to see the two of them side by side.
And there was a nice bounce to the throw when he entered the ring and he did his little bounce off the throw. I thought that was spectacular.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, it didn't work out so well for Stevie Hendricks.
not
It didn't
all-star
save
level,
him as the all-star Matt Locke just beat him to a pulp.
that's what the all-star Matlock does. The Matlock sits there and he sees someone that doesn't belong in his ring. He's not of all-star caliber. Who is Stevie Hendricks? No, Matlock proved that there's a reason he is the all-star. And it was kind of an off night for Matlock because it was easy, right? So
Yeah, but
You have not seen the end of Zero and Johnny O'Mara. Just saying.
I'm sure of that. I am very sure of
I
that.
hope not. But with Matt Locke,
you just let anyone walk on the show?
we're having it's calamity here. But
We don't have security of our own anymore.
The Athletics-
Somebody burned down our studio.
I'm just saying. I know two really good security guards. I can bring them out if you want.
Let's not involve them. Let's get
I'm
this.
just saying.
Yeah, let's get
back on the
let's get back
rails.
on track here. As the third match was the returning Noah Navarre taking on the greatest human being alive, Stephen Kirby.
Been a long time since we've seen Noah Navarre in a singles competitive match like that. Seeing him against Stephen Kirby, on the other hand, was not very fortunate for Noah Navarre.
No, unfortunately, this was a match that was supposed to be a setup for the Prospect Championship that will happen at Destiny.
Yeah.
Which
Let's be honest. This is the disappointed child that Kirby has trying to return home to gain his father's recognition, and well, it did not work out because again, it's Noah. Noah, Tatum, Tatum learned it. Red learned it. Case anyone who's teamed with Noah has learned disappointment with Noah. His wife has learned disappointment.
it
with
looks
Noah,
like a lot of Kirby's kids are disappointed with him, but we'll talk about that part later.
He is the greatest human being alive. but-
Exactly.
But either way, Stephen Kirby coming out with a win on this one and just repeatedly beating on Noah Navarre, and it didn't end well.
Well, it's the front row girl's fault. Let's be honest.
I won't,
true.
I won't disagree with you too much on that.
true.
But let's go on to the
Point the
next
finger.
match as the highlight of the night. Joe Angelo Garcia took on Mr. Legs, who actually had a new best friend with him tonight,
Yes.
as there was a alleged doping
It wasn't
scandal.
alleged. I've said it for years. Finally, he got tested and he got caught. Randy is a cheater. I've
Randy
always
Red
said
Leg
it.
was not allowed to perform tonight, so therefore Mr. Legs got his new friend Richard Right Leg to
Yeah.
help him out.
And did you notice how much smaller Richard is compared to Lenny and Randy? I'm telling you now. I'm kind of curious. We need to check Lenny now.
All I saw was the mustache difference. I thought they looked about the same. All I ever just saw was the mustache.
Yeah, but either way, with this match, it didn't end well for Mr. Legs at all. Not only, it's like he
He
picked
got a
up
win.
the win, but not in the way.
Winning's good, sir. See what?
Yeah,
you
but
don't know what to say. Winning is good.
I don't live my
In the
life a
record
quarter mile
books.
at a time, though. So winning isn't winning for me.
Yeah,
You can
especially if
win.
you're winning like this with a DQ, as Joe Angelo Garcia, unable to keep Mr. Legs down, went for the low blow
The
right in
atti-
front of the
if
referee.
Attitude Era taught me anything. It's win by any means necessary.
Well,
Flush. That got
unfortunately,
flushed on
Joe
Mr.
didn't.
Legs.
But he and security basically teamed up and started beating on Mr. Legs with a chair, of all things.
Yeah, because again, they saw and they're like, wait, Richard is smaller than Lenny. Oh, we need to take Lenny out now.
But this led to something unexpected for the MPX addicts, but something happily unexpected as the Lost Boys came out to basically run off security and Joe
Slid
Angelo
right
Garcia
in
and help Mr. Legs out of the arena safely.
Yeah, which is I'm not gonna lie, it's a little shocking. Silver's had history with legs, and we all remember the bottle incident. Sky, it's one of his favorite meals is legs.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a little shocking.
It made a lot of sense though, because if you think about the way the directory of the Lost Boys has been the past few weeks, they have just shown a little bit more compassion, a little bit different side of them. So them, coming to Legs' defense actually is fitting right into how I think they're wanting to be.
And honestly, you have to expect there was respect
Yes.
given between them after the hard-fought matches he had with both of them in the
Yes,
past.
exactly.
And it's a little bit of a spoiler, but did the compassion actually work out for them, the Lost Boys, in the end?
We'll get to that. We'll
don't
get
ever
to
show
that.
compassion.
But then after that, we had a match as Tatum Manning basically was calling out everybody from MPX management's side.
Yep.
However you want to put it, whatever label they want to put on it.
No, don't
and
label.
as he was calling out Red Chambers came and confronted him face to face, slapping him and then, jetting.
Tatum sat down on his face. He was trying to get it off. That's all it was.
Well, unfortunately, it didn't work out for Red as Tatum came in with a whole lot of anger. And
It's because Red's #1 fan, Victoria, wasn't loud enough. It's just disrespectful, really.
I mean,
Honestly, Victoria, we expect better of you.
well, with the long run, it was Tatum Manning who came out with the win on this one. And like I said, it keeps Zero and Red at the same win-loss count for, 2022.
At some points in times, whenever Tatum was stomping a mud hole in Red Chambers, I kept thinking it's not a mud hole. Then when you stomp Red, it is definitely a milk hole because
yeah.
of how milky white that Red Chambers is.
It's, just a vanilla frosty.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just telling Red what you'll.
Oh, I'm sure you are.
he'll
Yeah.
probably see this.
Yeah. But either way, after that, we had what was supposed to be a tag team match between the Lost Boys, and I don't know who the original contenders were, but it turned into being a handicap match as all of Civil Disorder, to include the rugged Gabe Wilder, who we saw earlier, and the
There you go.
Final boss.
well, the final boss, Exodus Prime, but I'm trying to...
The reincarnation of excellence.
Oh,
God,
Right, the
do
coattail
your
rider, Cody
job
Wright.
right.
And they took on the immortal Jason Silver and the Texas Chainsaw, Sky de Lacrimosa. And for the most of the match, it was pretty even, all things considered. But it was the numbers game that eventually caught up with the Lost Boys, giving Civil Disorder the win. And more so than that, I mean, a mass exodus on a chair,
Yeah, that
in a
was
chair,
brutal.
with a chair.
I know Jason's immortal, but from my viewpoint, he looked dead. He looked dead. That chair, he looked dead.
He's a vampire. So.
Just saying, yeah, you may be mortal. That shit's gonna run
Yeah,
out.
but I don't know. They may have bitten off a little more than they can chew because they
Sky
had
didn't
a
bite anymore.
very, very angry Sky de Lacrimosa. taped to the ring rope.
Gonna kill you.
It's gonna end bad.
Red? Okay. I'm sorry. I'm
But-
sorry. I'm kind of a little paranoid today. I'm really sorry.
I understand. But that
Truth will set you free.
This all led to the main event as the Mad Prince got a chance to take on the MPX champion, the Tommy Becker, with
See,
Brent McKenzie by his
Look
side, of
how
course.
good management is to the Mad Prince, allowing him an opportunity to fight the MPX champion, the Tommy Becker.
I've got to say, this it was actually a lot more competitive a match than people thought it was going to be, especially more than Brent thought it was going to be. Forcing him to have to take some drastic actions. I really hope that Brent goes to a doctor and gets himself checked out. He may have rabies now. For
There
all
was
I know.
no drastic actions. Look, this is what happens every time Matt Prince. He's still got a bum leg. See, again, you know this from experience. Matt Prince didn't walk out of that ring tonight, did he? No, he was a little limp. He got carried out, as always, as we've seen for the past 3 or 4 weeks. Matt
Well-
Prince gets carried out.
Yeah, Tommy Becker got the win with the ankle lock. That
Yeah.
knowing exactly how a hurt knee can really debilitate you in a match, he capitalized on it, got the win. And after that, we had the beatdown commenced as
Oh my
management
God.
came back out
It
with
was-
Stephen Kirby and everybody like that.
Because, again, Mad Prince disappointed management. They gave him a spotlight. They gave him an opportunity. And what does he do? What does the Mad Prince always do? He dropped the ball.
Well, it looks like this was a night for disappointments, as even Tatum Manning, Noah Navarre, and Zero came out to try and even the odds, but it didn't work out that in their favor. I mean, they even got poor Dalton, the camera kid, over in the ring and opened him up, bloody lip.
It
Well,
was
hey.
a massacre. It was an absolute massacre. Like
Again, because Dalton disappointed. He was not good on the camera tonight.
Well, I don't know.
Just saying.
I guess when it comes to disappointments, they always come back to bite you because one more disappointment made his return tonight as we had a masked hero, a true hero, as a matter of fact, coming in to even the odds and even bringing Tony Romo with him.
I thought it was
that was
Casey
not.
Jones.
That was not the. That was not the greatest
Well,
hockey stick.
it was not Casey Jones. Instead,
that's what I
it
thought.
was Casey Clay making his return and beating the snot out of the whole management
Which
crew.
is, it's wrong. He's not medically cleared. He is not allowed in this building. He's not allowed in that ring.
Well, I don't
it's
think he
wrong.
cares what you think he's allowed to do because, the true hero is going to come in and even the odds. And even though there
you
seems
can't-
to still be a little bit of wariness
You
between.
can't use that name anymore.
That's-
No, you can't because he's sitting there. He's doing exactly what he tried to get away from. What is he doing? He's in Tatum's shadow. He is right behind. Whose music played at the end of the night? It wasn't Casey Clay's.
Well, that's 'cause
it was
Casey
Tatum's.
walked out.
He did this years ago to get out of Tatum's shadow. And what is he doing? He's right back in. He is Tatum's second. He is Tatum's bitch. That is all it's going to be now.
You really think so?
That's how it was.
I think it's more along the lines of he's coming back to basically take down the person that left him high and dry and put him down at the Rumble.
I think this was a full-on message.
Yeah.
It was a full-on message to anybody and everybody who's counting out Casey Clay just because of an injury.
Yeah.
I think this is what this was. That's the way I took it. I took it as Casey Clay not putting himself on any line besides his own line.
Hey, let's be honest. Everyone knows I like Casey. That's what bothers me so much. He is not medically clear. You are young. You have a full career of yourself. Don't re-injure yourself.
Well, it looked like he was a little careful. I mean, like you said, he brought a stick with him to help him walk out and everything like that.
And he's
Must
gonna
have went
need.
to a Stars game.
He's going to need crutches later.
We'll see. But yeah, that was an amazing show. And of course, next week we're going to have another amazing show, I'm pretty sure, because this is all leading up to the 19th to Destiny. And obviously, we've already had the advertisement. We're going to see Tatum Manning versus the Tommy Becker for the MPX Championship. We're going to see Civil Disorder and the Lost Boys for the MPX Tag Team
At
Championship.
least one of them.
Poor Jason.
I'm sure he'll bounce back. As Iron Belly loves to call him, he's an unkillable weed.
No, he says that about Red. See, now you're mixing up things. Jason's an immortal. Red is the unkillable bastard. Come on, get it right. You've said it several times on the show before.
I said he's an unkillable bastard, going for Jason's, throne on that one. Still not able to quite yet, but, maybe eventually. But either way, I cannot wait to see what else is going to happen. I mean, also the MPX Addicts Championship at Destiny. That's going to be incredible. And
All titles on the line 'cause we have the prospect, the new crowning achievement of the prospect champion, Red Chambers. It's going to be great.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
It
whatever,
may not go
whatever.
that way. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, it is MPX Destiny. Anything can happen. People realize their destiny. But speaking of realizing destinies and everything like that, it's our destiny to have a different show on MPX Rehab this week, as we're going to be on Wednesday night instead of Thursday night.
Wednesday Night Warfare.
And we will actually be hosting a repeat guest of Jackson Stone.
Everybody.
And we're going to talk about the fundraiser that he's going to be running on Thursday and everything like that, which is why we're doing it on Wednesday instead of Thursday.
Captivating Inc. has a lot to do with that.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Make sure you there, get your tickets to that one. It looks like it's going to be a really, really good.
Yes.
Really good.
And also,
Killer's Tacos out there in Denton. Get the plug in.
And yeah, we're also talking about Destiny. We also got a lot of announcements for April.
That's true. That's true.
Huge April coming up.
Oh yeah, no, April's going to be incredible. Get your tickets for that one now, because starting out on April 2nd, we're going to have MPX versus the World.
Yes. And we already saw a couple of matches announced. Tatum Manning going on against Gary J. Oh, Tatum's poor chest. Actually, Tatum's poor face too.
Yeah,
That's going to be rough for
Tony
Tatum.
Becker versus Chris Bay. And I mean, honestly,
Carver versus Sky. I mean, it's
yes,
oof.
that's
gonna be
going
brutal.
incredible.
Yeah.
Do you think we're still going to get a Grizzly versus a Bear fighter?
Yep, we are. They showed that too.
Okay.
You just don't pay attention to anything,
No,
do you?
somebody was in my
You were
way.
told not to talk about the dark match. What do? You go and talk about the dark match.
Yes,
Like,
but
just
you
don't
forget
listen.
it's still my show.
Oh,
But
okay.
of course, the 3 weekends after that, the 3 weekends after that are incredible. Something I didn't think was going to return, because
No.
we've heard complaints about it from management.
The greatest thing MPX has ever done. Fight, win, survive. One of the best tournaments in the history of Texas wrestling.
I've heard about this.
It's amazing. I can't wait. April is going to be making. Can we go and fast forward? We know what's going to happen at Destiny. Tommy's going to keep the title. Red's going to be the prospect champion. Let's just fast forward to that. Let's get to April.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Either way, thanks for watching, ladies and gentlemen. We will see you on Wednesday, and keep your kayfabe.
See y'all Wednesday and Saturday.